Walking up a cobblestone street in a neighborhood of Dolmakyar called the Rookery is a friend that I think has never actually seen where old Viazi Fang grew up. Two figures walk side by side. One of them, an older orcish woman who is broad-shouldered, tall, powerful. Square jaw, beautiful tusks with filigreed runic rings of gold set into the middle of her tusks. She's got her hair up in kind of a gray and white messy bun. It's up on top of her head, and an enormous battle axe across her back. She is of such an advanced age that the muscles remaining on her body are clinging to pure spite at this point. It is the musculature of this ancient warrior is evidence of a willpower greater than the biological processes of those creatures of the world of Ahriman. She steps forward. By her side, her companion, Travis, would you describe your character for us?
Yeah, you see a very tall, very powerfully built lion man. Dark silver fur coming down from his head onto his shoulders. He has a golden breastplate and adornments that would match his station as a vanguard marshal. Purple vestments and a shield on his back as well, with a cape flowing behind him and his feet, of course, uncovered, as is custom for our kind. Powerful arms, a tattoo running up the upper left side of his arm, and you see braids coming down from his mane down onto his chest, and he is moving alongside this orcish woman, but also scanning while he does so. It's habit. It's part of what he does.
Scanning the horizon, you look out, you see some magpies, sort of the eponymous bird of the rookery. But you see some, like, off in the distance, you see a couple of owls headed off in the direction of the western edge of the city. Few smaller doves here and there. There's kind of like an off-white, increasingly gray rock dove that's sort of native to the city. That's, but that no one tends to really keep. Those tend to just be living here of their own volition. And off in the distance, you see peeling high overhead on that 19, a falcon just kiting on a thermal. No flapping, just rising slowly and steadily up above. We move back. You made it here just in time, coming in through the pass from far to the east, the old fallen Obradimian Empire, work with Loza concluding in a series of skirmishes that are merely pale echoes of earlier, greater causes. You arrived here basically with enough time to find out where the execution was happening, and got to at least be there for those last moments. What was Teor feeling at the back of the crowd as that moment unfolded and the rope snapped taut?
I think in that moment, it was about trying to understand what had come to pass that led up to this moment. Arriving in time was one thing, but this man deserved more fanfare, more people next to him, just more. And as we arrived, and we noticed a mixed bag of reactions. There was certainly the celebration, the trumpets, all the sound and the show of celebration, justice being done. But the faces that we saw, if you looked closer, there was remorse, there was sadness, there was confusion. And that's where Teor feels. That's what he's feeling now. How did this man that has done so much for so many, far beyond himself, how did he meet an end like this?
Teor is a soldier and a mercenary, not a politician, no great judge or magistrate or lord. But you know plenty about conflict. You know a lot about war. There was a war happening. The gallows placed under the heroes of the revolution, under the guardian statues of the Shapers' War. There was a war between those trumpets, those decrees and pronouncements, and something that Thiazi could see in the hearts of those people in that crowd. And it was not lost on you either. What is lost on you is why. There are questions, and with each fall of the pads of your mighty paws, the questions rebound and rebound. What has happened in Dolmakyar? What has happened here in the city of the Revolutionary Council, of the Pariah Blades, of this history? What has happened here that it has come to this? And you arrive at a home, and Loza looks up at you and says, I can't believe that that crazy bastard grew up here in like a poet's house.
Are we to believe that this is where he grew up?
No, maybe not. Pay our respects either way.
Do you know anyone of his immediate family?
Yeah, I've met Hal before. He's a good man. Hal fought as well. He didn't become a mercenary, but he might have caught the tail end of the War of Axe and Vine.
His brother?
Yeah. This is Teor Pridesire.
I am Teor. My condolences.
Oh. I could take your hand. I appreciate that. You're a friend of my brother?
Yes, we served together in the Falconers' Rebellion. He was a good man.
I think so too. You'll have to come in. Here. I grab a bottle. Say, this tastes like piss, but my brother loved it and it gets the job done. Please have a drink with me.
Could I see Azune anywhere on or near the stage when it was happening?
I'm going to say after it happened, as you and Loza both, because you had gotten there towards the back of the crowd, I think as people started to leave, you stayed for a moment. Azune would have come out afterwards. In other words, the show of force was from, the questions that Teor has right now is like, you saw House Taconis, House Halovar was there, House Halovar that's now going by the Candescent Creed, this new sort of like faith. There's a lot of things going on in the city that you're like, that was not here last time, that was not here last time, that was not here last time. You had heard that Azune had joined the Revolutionary Guard, but the show of force was
Foreign almost.
Yeah, it was like the Sundered Houses did this execution and then tossed it over to the Revolutionary Guard to clean up. You saw Azune come out at the end. In other words, they were like, we were just here to kill this guy. We were not here to clean up the corpse. You guys do your thing.
We have spent too many years together, spilling blood in the same mud, for us not to recognize each other immediately.
Yeah.
I will gauge Azune's expression and see if it is one of interest and welcome. Yeah, I'll cross to Azune and
As soon as you start to cross, I meet you.
I'll extend my hand and we clasp forearms, a la Beastmaster.
Yes.
The shake of the soldiers.
That's right. I keep the grip for a moment, and I give you a tug. It's been a long time.
It is good to see you.
You're welcome here, Teor.
Thank you. You have gotten taller and a little lighter as well.
I have grown up, yes.
I'm sorry to be meeting under these circumstances. I'm sure it will come to no surprise to you.
As we started kind of coming together and this came and this, entered into the space, the first thing that pulls my attention away from Teor is Hal storming away.
Yeah.
And I'm taking in everything that's happening here that's within earshot, but you see Teor that my attention keeps going back towards where Hal left. And then it comes back to you. It's good to see you, old friend. It's been a long time since our days fighting side by side.
It has.
If there's anything that you're up to tonight, let me know. I want a part of it.
Understood.
What kinds of questions did you say that you had?
I would start with all of them. To be fair, this place has changed much since last time I was here. I don't recognize the banners or the people, or that man that just came in and acts as if he is the head of some sort of religion?
He is, from what I understand, he is of one of the noble houses, and that noble house has been shifting their beliefs over the last few years.
Their beliefs. I would like to know why a man such as Thiazi found himself on the hangman's noose, and if these shifting beliefs, or the people behind them, need to answer, then I would very much like to know what you've known these past many years.
What have you been up to since I saw you last, Teor? Have you stayed out there fighting?
No, we have stayed out of Dolmarkyar. Loza Blade and I have been helping others from the Torn Manor. We take up contracts here and there, help where we can, but it's been hard finding one place to be. I often wondered about you, about my brother Sid, and what this city had to offer, and we thought it would be a good time to return, and we found it. Disappointment when we heard of Thiazi's news.
There are a great number of us here that don't believe what happened to him was just or right, and that there should be someone to answer for it. But that's a conversation for another time, perhaps. Not here.
I'll say this too, Azune, as Teor mentions his younger brother, Tal Sidamir, Sid, you wonder where Sid is. Sid was supposed to be part of what was supposed to happen.
Have you seen your brother?
I have not. We traveled as fast as we could to make it in time, and I was hoping to see him in the crowd, but I haven't. Have you?
No. I will find you later tonight.
Hi. I just
You've
said
met Teor
something.
before, yes?
Yes,
I'm
we met.
Teor. Right,
Yes,
it's nice to
Octus.
meet you.
I just said something really stupid to a demon. Today's been a hard day. Okay, so we need to find Thimble. Do you? Thimble's.
I know who Thimble is.
Okay, great.
You know where to find her.
Yes, I do. I know which house she was working out of. Hopefully she's there. That's the best lead I have right now.
Then we should go.
Okay.
I'm also just checking our six as we move, and seeing if anyone's tracking our movements, eyes watching.
you walk up, Azune, there is a wall that you know is not a wall. Up ahead, there's bricks outlined here, big sort of like whitewashing letters. The Ogramson leather tannery, and you know the S in that Ogramson is where you need to walk up to.
As I am heading towards that, my friend, Thimble might be in trouble. There might have been a piece in something that went awry. I would prepare yourself just in case.
I look at Azune's demeanor. Is he going in empty-handed, or is he arming himself?
I am armed. I technically just kind of came off of the job, so I'm still in my full gear.
Yeah.
And you see me do something that you probably didn't see me do in our time in the Falconers Rebellion. I have a necklace around me with a small child's bracelet hanging from it, and I close my eyes and I reach towards it, I touch it, and I whisper, "I'm not alone." And in my mind's eye, I see a spectral form step out from me and then take a defensive stance and then dissipate as I cast False Life.
Awesome. As Octus is opening the door, you're gearing up. They think something really bad happened. Teor, you look down. It's been cleaned hastily. Underneath the hinge of a secret door, there's blood. Fresh.
I'll just grab Azune's arm and point to the ground, redirect his vision.
The door slides open. You look. A slender staircase going up in a hidden wall in between two halves of this larger tannery, a secret apartment up in this larger work area, almost like a loft that's been hidden away and bricked in. And there's blood on the staircase coming down. A lot of it. You look and see, I think, without even having to really second guess, you think that bodies got dragged out of here. Teor, you are looking down. This was Thiazi's, to say, his partner in everything, in crime, adventure, war, and heroism. Thimble and Thiazi were thick as thieves, and everywhere they traveled side by side, and you watch as the light begins to leave her in this moment. It is your turn.
I see the light dimming, and I look down, and I remember you so vividly, and yet you've changed. You seem different, and just instinctually, I grab onto something that's on my waist, and I reach out a single claw, and I ever so gently just touch it to your breastplate, and I will cast Lay on Hands. I'm sorry, Cure Wounds. Cure Wounds. 2d8 plus my spell casting ability. Okay.
There is, through the grate, Travis.
Yes.
And I promise I'm not trying to be cruel.
Oh, shit.
Oh my gosh.
But there is a grate in the floor between you and where Thimble is. Do you want to give me either an athletics check or something else to try to move it, or in acrobatics to try to squeeze your hand?
I would use athletics to rip the holy motherfuck out of that grate and leave no chance of anything getting between me
Hell
and
yes.
Thimble.
If you so desire, even though there's possible danger everywhere, I will let you make that roll with advantage if you disregard your own physical well-being in getting the grate out of
Yes.
there. All right.
Amazing. 19 plus 4, 23.
23. You take just 3 points of bludgeoning damage, literally shoving your claws through the grate. The grate is kind of not big enough to get your hands in there, and you force them through, skinning your knuckles on the way in. And all of you watch Teor just pull some of the stone comes out with it. Boom! As part of your movement, as like your object interaction to just get this thing out of there. Cast Cure Wounds for me, my friend.
Hold, Thimble, hold. And you'll see just a little bit of divine radiance extend down his silvery gray forearm down to the claw and into your chest, and you heal 13 points.
Thimble. The light is leaving until suddenly the sun is rising. It's warm again. You look up, but this is a dream that it will hurt to leave, for the waking world holds no joy for you as you regain consciousness.
Easy, little one.
Teor,
Hi, Thimble.
what are you... And I look next to me and I see the glyph. I have to get to Thiazi. I have to get this on Thiazi.
Wait, take it slow. You're with friends.
Thimble,
What are you doing here?
it's done. It's done.
What do you mean it's done? What do you mean it's done?
It's done. It didn't work.
I'm sorry. And the disguise self melts.
Octus.
I'm sorry. It doesn't work.
I'm sorry. I don't know what was going on here, but the Ozzy's... he's gone. I'm so sorry.
Thiazi's gone. Yeah, and I hold onto your finger so I can get lifted up. My wing isn't working.
Oh, it's okay. Breathe. Just
Thiazi's
breathe.
gone. Thiazi's gone.
It's easy.
When? How long ago? I look up. Do I see the sky? Is it nighttime?
It's no longer night.
Oh. I didn't even get to say goodbye. No.
Thimble. And I approach you as you're holding onto Teor's hand. He knew. I spoke to him in my way, and he told me to tell you
What?
that you did so well. And he's so proud of
I
you.
did shit.
No.
The glyph is here. I fucked it up. These people came in. They attacked me. How did they even know?
We don't know, but we're gonna find that out.
What
We're gonna find that out.
You're recognizing someone I haven't seen in 10, 15 years. It's hard to know what. Cat. It's good to see you.
You look good, old man.
What are you doing here? Did you know?
He rubs some of the alcohol out of his eyes. The Aussie's Pixie.
Thimble.
Yeah, right, Thimble. So what's going on here?
How were you here?
Oh, fuck. And he pushes Teor out of the way and he goes, You, I remember you, the boy. Look at that arm. You got
What are you doing here?
Oh, I followed you. Yeah, you're easy to follow. Noisy, loud, clumsy. I'm half drunk and you fucks are easy.
Listen, we need to leave. This is a crime scene, and it's possible that people are gonna come here and find us here.
Were you here? Were you at the execution?
Yeah. Yes.
Kat, we are all sorry to see you again after such a long time under these circumstances, but...
Oh, I thought you weren't
Odd
going to say,
timing.
under these circumstances. I thought you were going to say, I'm sorry to see you.
Never.
I don't know if I'm happy to see you or not.
Octus. This is Kattigan. He ditched us after a battle.
So no?
This is, do you know Teor? And...
Yes, we met earlier.
Yeah.
The cat is a fierce warrior and a good man.
Oh, well, one of those two.
Okay. Great.
Did you come here, Kattigan, for just by happenstance, or did you hear? I'm sorry, I wasn't following completely. You knew the execution?
What did you say?
Did you know about Thiazi? Did you know that he was?
Whispers on the wind and all that. I heard about it. Yeah. I was finishing out a contract. I'm a very highly sought after bounty hunter and warrior of the people, if you will. And at that, Wolfric just goes and just sneezes. Don't worry about him. But yeah, there's well, you know Pine Bow. No, you don't. You don't fucking know Pine Bow, do you? You wouldn't, would you?
I don't know if I would.
Yes, city folk. It's all right. Pine Bow, it's a little agricultural community crafters. They make all sorts of
Where's
things.
his body?
It's at Hal's.
Oh,
Can we go?
Yes,
Yeah.
we can.
Overhead, arrows fly through the sky. Nearby, Loza Blade, about 12 or 13 years younger than the last time we saw her, cries out as thump, thump, 2 arrows go into her shoulder. You see that she takes a small axe off a holster under an arm and hucks it across a battlefield as an archer commander says, "Another vote!" Axe in the head, falls to the ground. She says, "Get back under the hill!" and shoves a young Tunks, the boar man, who at this point is only about 16 years old, is like a kid. As he grunts and snorts back into the waiting darkness, you see overhead a rippling spiral of green necromantic energy shoot overhead. Far away from you, you see your friend Milo looking up and saying, "Everyone, keep moving forward!" Skull gone, dead to the ground. Death saves from you two.
Okay. Say 19.
Fail 7.
Kattigan, on the ground. Describe your character for us in this moment and describe the injury that is starting to bleed out past the point of repair.
Oh yeah, he's sliced up. Basically, he's always fighting low, so all of his injuries are up high in his body. Shoulders, neck, he's got like puncture wounds super close to lungs and heart. He's jacked from the waist up mostly, yeah.
Azune, where are you, and how do you look in this distant memory?
I am 15 years old. I'm young. I'm shorter. I'm skinnier. And the last thing I remember before the lights went out was struggling to keep up with my group. These 2 guys, that grown men at this part of my life that I've grown to emulate in a way. I saw how Teor blocks things with his shield, and the way that Kattigan fights with his weapon, and the noise, the screams, and I wasn't ready for that. And the smell of blood, and I misstepped. And next thing I know, the lights were out. I don't even know what hit me.
You see overhead, the sky darkens as 2 sorcerers of the Sundered Houses fly under their own power. One of them drops through the sky, looks across the battlefield. A tiny mote of light as time almost slows.
Down!
I'm gonna need everybody here to roll initiative.
Oh my God! I'm not ready for this.
What did we get, Azune?
I got a 6.
What did we get, Teor?
18.
What did we get, Thimble?
15.
What did we get, Kattigan?
Twinsies, 18.
Much like before, Kattigan and Teor are going to act on the same initiative. I'll remind you, Teor.
Big cats.
Big cats. I'll remind you, Teor. Unfortunately for you, my friend, you're first level.
Oh. Oh.
It's your turn. What do you do?
I try and spot. Jesus, can I see both Kattigan and Azune down on the ground?
Yes, you can. Give me a medicine check.
I don't know.
I'm bleeding out, man.
Oh, that's natural 18 for dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Triage. You've learned enough about medicine working for Loza. Over your shoulder, you see a dwarven woman. You see she's got a thick braided beard, an empty upper lip, a thick braided beard. You see that she leans down, reaches into a satchel, takes out a small dwarven poultice, crushes it in her hand. A red mist surrounds her as she punches into the empty hole created by a spell in your comrade Lucia's chest. She's got an open cavity, ribs exposed, punches into it and says, "Oh, this broken can be mended. Come on, girl, you're not done fighting yet." Rips her fist out and leaves a bunch of the flesh from her own fist, stitching up Lucia's body. As your dwarven medic gets her up on her feet, Norma turns to you and says, "Remember, look at him. Gut bad. Limbs, they can stay." And as you look out and see Azune and you see Kattigan, you see that Azune's injury is all shoulder and chest muscle, and Kattigan's got something that's bad and bleeding. That's your medicine check.
Got it. I'll try and search the air for Thimble. Any sight of her?
Overhead, you see near where Loza is, closer to the top of the hill, running down the trench as fast as possible. You see Thimble coursing down towards you with Thiazi right behind her. You see Thiazi's got something in a dirty tarp wrapped up over and over and over again. Looks like he's sprinting. He here is about like, late 20s, just running as fast as he can. You see he's got about 8 gilded, gem-studded, staves and wands wrapped up in a tarp, just as fast as he can. But you see Thimble is way ahead of him.
I'm lit up and trying to lead the way.
I'm gonna call out to Thimble, we need to close ranks! And I'm gonna run towards Kattigan as fast as I can and just try and put pressure on the main chest cabinets.
Using your action, go ahead and give me a medicine check. The difficulty is 10.
10, okay. Natural 16 for an 18.
You lean down, reaching into a bag. Norma's magical healing is great, and she is one dwarf. And so you reach down and just grab gauze, rag, wrap it around, staunch the bleeding. Kattigan stabilizes.
Got it.
Thimble, it is your turn.
Where am I trying to lead Thiazi?
Thiazi is looking up. He goes. The auxiliaries, the Beladri. We gotta go. Oh shit. And you see that he says, Loza, do they fall back? You see from up on top of the hill. She looks out and you sees something closing ranks. A sorcerer drops out of the sky. You see
Third one?
A third one. You see beautiful white flickering tunic. This is a sorcerer of House Cormoré who points at the ground. Runes appear all around Loza. She sees it happening in real time, and bursting up from a 9-pointed star is a snarling summoned drake, like a 15-foot dragon. You see, she goes, they're over the hill, Thiazi, they didn't fall back! Just takes her axe and thuds it into the side of this massive summoned creature. Thiazi looks up at you, Thimble, and says, over the top! And just gets his staves, whispers a little sort of like arcane word under his breath, and you see that what is being created by this sort of burning fire in the outer reaches of the battlefield hits him, and you see that his shadow splits into 3 different shadows of himself, and he tosses a bunch of staves to all of them, and they all start running over the edge.
Awesome.
As fast as he can. Thimble, it is still your turn.
I'm darting ahead and I'm trying to find one of the sorcerers, and I'm trying to get through the ranks, get up right behind them to the back of their head while they're distracted with all of the other shit going on.
Hell yes, you see that Cormoré sorcerer looks down, shouting, for the honor of House Cormoré, for the honor of the Sundered. Go ahead and give me an attack roll. If you want to do it from hiding, you can.
Okay. Oh, so that's advantage.
Yeah.
Okay. That's 16 plus 7.
That is a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. I know what I'm doing. Oh, good. 8 plus 4.
And remember, you only have a D6 because you're first level right now. So you only have 1 D6 of sneak attack.
A sneak attack, you're right.
Yes.
8 plus 5 is 13 plus 2, 15 points of damage.
15 points. On a natural 4, the sorcerer is not felled by this blow, but does drop concentration on the summoned drake. You reach out with your sword.
I want it right here, like up into that soft part of the back of the head.
Stabbing it under the skull. A little bit of blood seeps into the corner of their eyes as they lurch forward. You see whatever magic item is compelling their flight stays active, but their concentration on this summon dissipates. As Loza says, good looking out, Thimble! You look in that exact moment. Azune, I'm gonna need a death save from you here. You have 1 success? Yes.
Can I use a luck point as for a death save?
Yes, you can.
Great. So while I'm in this in this darkness, I see my dad's face, and I see the moment that he had passed me off to the mercenaries way back when, years before this, and the only thing I remember is him telling me that I was lucky, that I was getting a second chance, and that sort of rings in my mind as I hopefully succeed.
Hell yes.
I needed that.
You begin to stabilize. You see your father's face. There's something. It's not going to happen here. On a battlefield, arrows and spells fly overhead. Thiazi runs. As he does, Thimble, from behind the sorcerer, you look and see Thiazi is hit in the side and scatters, his shadows all vanishing as he hits the ground. Looking forward, you see a shape dart from the shadows ahead of him towards his body, seeing an incoming barrage. Flapping wings. Wyverns taking to the sky. Loza looks up and says, "Fall back! Fall back!" A shape runs towards Thiazi's body, and at the last moment you see gets two arms underneath it, lifts up his body, throws it on his shoulder, and rushes forward as fast as he can, thundering with heavy boots, drops into the trench right in front of you, saving Thiazi from the oncoming barrage of these flying wyverns. As you return from the sorcerer, as Loza calls to fall back, the face lifts him up, looks at you. Casimir smiles. "I got him. Let's fall back." You begin to hear an Azune, Teor, Thimble, and Kattigan. You hear two lyres playing. Octus, give me an insight check if you'd be so kind.
Oh, I am not good at those.
You could do it.
Put your back into it.
Thank you.
8. Octus, you are unable to read the cause of the shift that happens now, as all of your companions, all of whom fought in the Falconers' Rebellion, hear this song and know what it means as they approach Hal's home at the top of the rookery. Moving in to the home, all of you see a shift light, and you see Loza and Thiazi laid out on the table, dimly lit in shadow. Hal and Hero are playing on their lyres, and you see Loza near Thiazi's body. But as you enter, you can see surrounded candles and light and treasures and beloved artifacts all around. You step out, Teor. She reaches into a sort of interior lining as she's walking with you and says, I'll head out before you wake tomorrow. I'll get out before first light. And hands a small scroll case to you. You've seen it amongst her effects for a long time, but she passes it to you. It's been 12 years since we had to disband as a condition of our, what do they call it, amnesty or clemency. So we disbanded. But I could never get rid of it. And you see she opens it up, and you see tattered and threadbare half of a banner.
This... You've had this on your person this entire time. Who would you like me to make sure this gets to?
I'm looking at him.
Kattigan laughs and just claps Teor on the back and makes his way toward Thiazi's coffin while they finish their conversation.
I don't know that it'll ever fly again. But I know of everyone who would know if the time ever came. There are things, gifts of yours, Teor, that you have that I know I can't explain, and I bet you can't either. Just hold on to it. And you see she looks over at all of the treasures around Thiazi's body. Some things have to go into the shadow, and some things are so important that even in darkness they can't be thrown away.
Thank you for everything. I hope the vines of the West repel you with their calm and their peace.
I think I'm gonna go fucking crazy. But my knees hurt, so what can you do? You arrive at the front door. The door opens, revealing Teor Pridesire, with guards on either side. Aspirant's Tyranny, presenting Teor Pridesire, mercenary errant, and I believe a compatriot of Loza Blade, a warrior of some renown here in the city of Dormakyar, for audience with his lordship, the bright Wickander.
Sup?
It's good to see you again.
Yeah, thanks for coming to the house of the CC. May the beam reach you.
The CC?
Oh yeah, the Candy Creed.
The Candy Creed.
Yeah.
Got it. Ah, the Candescent Creed.
Mm-hmm.
How was the rest of your evening after your departure? I take it that the Light Priest is well?
He is decompressing, ever strong. He had a really, everyone had sort of a tense day. And, he went to his quarters. I think that, all in all, pretty good. I think, yeah.
He looked most distraught as he left. I was only wondering if perhaps a chance for conversation might alleviate any concerns he could possibly be holding on to and maybe shed some light on how such horrible tragedies could be avoided in the future.
I think he'd love that. I think he has a lot to say. Should I go get him?
If you would be so kind, then my time is yours.
Okay.
Teor, outside, this place is kind of wild because it's palatial, but you see there's a huge lowering pathway, gravel strewn. Everything here is like white rock, imported stone gravel. It's like, looking out, you see a wagon coming up this from a like lower area underneath the palace. There's sort of a walled drive that goes down, and a large wagon that you see has the symbol not of the Candescent Creed, but an older symbol of the house Halovar that shares some of the same iconography. It's a little bit hard to tell where the faith begins and the noble house ends.
But I would recognize some of House Halovar, not as much the Candescent.
Yes. Comes out, and you see sort of struggling up the driveway, you see it's heavy, it's low down on the wheels. Someone forgot to fasten the back. A crate slides out coming up the ramp from down below, lands on someone's foot, like one of the sort of workers, and as it does, you see a bone break and something shatters, and this glowing white liquid seeps out through the wooden box and badly burns their leg. They're on the ground rolling and kind of like screaming.
I will run over to him immediately.
Goes,
Steady yourself. Can I lift this crate up with...
Yes. Go ahead and give me an athletics. It's just a DC. We'll call it a DC 5, honestly. Just get this crate off.
That is yes, that is a gigantic natural 20. Wow.
Oh, natural 20? I'll say on a natural 20, if you also want to, you toss this thing off of him. And I'll say in the same action, if you want to, also you can, if you have any other abilities you want, you see he's like,
Yes.
yeah.
I would lift and also just do a very a lay on hands just to try and do a little heal to ease some of his pain.
Wick.
We run out.
As you exit the door, you step out into the courtyard and see Teor Pridesire on a nat 20 single-handedly lift this crate over his head and reach down A lion-headed emblem at his side glows radiant with light. As you see light extend from his paw. And you watch this man heal an injured guard here in the courtyard. I think on that nat 20, nat 20 is crazy. On a nat 20, the cloudy city of Dolmakyar, momentarily there's a breakthrough, and the wagon and surrounding area, and Teor in particular, are bathed in sunlight in this moment as you exit the courtyard.
I was rushing out to see what the commotion was, but upon seeing this, the breath is taken out of me, and I momentarily stumble and have to just lean on Tyranny for a moment because I'm so taken by the almost painterly beauty of the moment, and clearly this man has been touched.
I'll also stand and rise, and as I turn,
Oh, shit.
the mane kind of hits in the wind, and the gold of my eyes sort of fades post nat 20.
Whoa. So cool.
That was very cool, yes. What seems to be going on out here?
Just a moment, and I'll help up the
He
man.
looks up and says, thank you kindly, sir. Are you a priest of the light?
A friend of the light.
Pleasure, sir. Thank you. That's marvelous. I was worried I'd lose my leg.
They have you transporting horribly hazardous liquids. What was this that you were moving?
That's nothing. No concern of yours. It's just, church business.
Church business.
He says, sorry, the gentleman, Lord Wakander, healed my leg, so I won't have to miss a shift at work. Everything will be all right. You won't have to...
Worry not. Just take this where it's going. To my father, or...?
The Lord Goddard has already said everything's well to do. We're to ship this out to Azir first thing tomorrow. We're moving
Excellent.
it down to Caravan Hill right now.
Make it so, and ever bright, ever right.
May the beam reach you, my lord. Thank you so much. I'm sorry for being injured. You see, he...
Accepted.
It is a truly wonderful thing to have people that are so devoted to you in their service. You must be an incredible man to work for.
Well,
The best.
please, Tyranny, I must remain humble. Some have called me a great man to work for, sure, but I don't hear that, nor do I acknowledge it. It's just who I am and who we all aspire to be.
It is wonderful to see you again. Please allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Teor, Pridesire, and when I grasp his hand, it is iron tight and does
Mine-
not let go.
Mine is like a raw cut of veal, just sort of clammy and soft.
I see one of his pinkies just flirting with the idea of dislocation, but just kind of keeping it there.
Yes.
I was so moved by your concern last night and the raw, pure emotion that you showed over my friend, my fellow comrade, and I wanted to thank you for that and see if we could speak a bit further about what it was that was making you so upset.
Tyranny, offer him your hand.
Oh, can I also shake your hand? Actually, this is great. Hi.
Tyranny.
Wow. Your hands are so big and rough. His hands are so soft. It's crazy.
Soft with the holiness of the creed. Yes. It is a pleasure to meet you, and yes, thank you for coming. I'm sure we can find a way to assist each other. I can guide you in any way you need to go, and perhaps you could be of assistance to my family as well.
I would be very open to any such suggestion. I came here to serve the amazing Loza blade, but obviously my brother and others that know the Aussie we have been waylaid by this. It is hard to know what to do next, but I saw in you a kindred light.
Yes.
A feeling that answers lie in that light, and I knew that if I found you, I could find someone that would help me guide the others to that light.
You see, Tyranny, when you carry yourself with goodness and justice, others see it, respect it, and home in on it. Always carry yourself with respect, self-respect.
Understood, your radiance.
Yes, I'm sure I can guide you to somewhere where your true heart can do its best. A friend of the light is a friend of mine. And please, come inside with us.
Thank you, that's most kind.
You enter into the manor and arrive up at your study. The Via Aurora is beautifully appointed, and you have a little bit of privacy here to discuss.
Well, if I may ask, how were you friends with the Aussie?
Do you mind if I make myself comfortable?
Sure, go ahead.
I'll reach back and take the shield that's on my back and take it off, and underneath it you'll see a giant golden flail with an angled head underneath it, and when I put it down, it weighs a lot.
Oh. That's much better. The Aussie was a friend, but also a mentor. I looked up to him in the torn banner of the Falconers Rebellion. It meant a lot to me and the people that I served with. But we had gone our separate ways over the years, and Loza Blade and I were coming back to Dol Makyar, and we meant to find him and my brother, Sid. Do you know him?
Do I know Sid?
Sid Pridesire, give me a history check. Call it a difficulty 20.
Hel Sidamir.
Oh, nice. History, 16.
16. The name Pridesire rings a bell. I'll say on a 16 history, the Falconers Rebellion, I forget how old Wick is. How old is Wick?
He's only like 28, 29.
So you would have been a kid at the end of the Falconers Rebellion. The torn banner, on a 16, which meant that this mercenary in front of you fought on the other side of the war from your family.
Oh dear. Forgiveness is one of our central tenets. Do you still harbor resentment or ill will towards the noble houses?
Of course not. No, such things are the ways of the past. All of that has been remedied, and new power has been instilled, has it not?
It has, yes. And we are to bury the old hatchets and move forward with friendship and partnership with even those who fought against us. That's why Tyranny and her sisters work with us. They former shadows. Our faith believes that the light can burn through any shadow, and she and her sisters were once demons.
Well, I still am a demon, technically, but I'm on my way.
Yes.
How redemptive. How many sisters do you have?
I have 3 sisters.
A handful, to be sure.
Do you have siblings besides Sid?
Just my brother.
A small knock on the door, and then without waiting for a response, the door opens. A number of servants out there, and the Photarch, Inessa, walks in, your grandmother.
Yes. I pick up my cane and sort of comport myself well.
She walks in and says, "Right, Wick, we need to talk." "Hello, and who are you, my friend?"
I am Teor Pridesire. It is a pleasure to be in your presence, Photarch.
"I understand that there was an accident outside and that you healed one of our porters."
Not only healed with radiance. He might be luminous or some sort of light-touched.
Are you one of the luminous? Are you one of our faithful?
This term is new to me. I admit I am new to the Candescent Creed, but tales of your light has spread far and wide outside of Dol Makyar. I had journeyed into the city to learn more.
Give me, if you feel so inclined, deception or persuasion.
Which one of those is better? Oh, it's not gonna matter either way. 5.
5. She looks at you and says, "How wonderful that news of our order has reached, that the light spreads as it must and always shall. A warrior gifted with innate connection to the light itself. Might I ask, I looked on our register that the inimitable Loza Blade, whose reputation far precedes her, had made an appointment with you.
Yes, she vouched for Teor here.
Well, the House Taconis, having arrived for the somber and tragic execution, are currently present, and they believe there may be some danger afoot in the city. I think a bolstering of house security may be prudent. I hate to think of such things. I wish only that peace and justice prevailed in the hearts of all. But until such time as the light can fully spread, such that none seek violent response, I think it might be worthy of us to take the word of one such as Loza Blade, if it's all right with you that we increase your security detail, my grandson.
I'm, of course, more than capable of defending myself, and with tyranny at my side, I have even more protection. However, absolutely, Photark, if you recommend even more security...
Photark, if I might be so bold, Loza Blade is, well, to be fair, a fan of this honored household.
Well.
Despite our past differences, we see the good that's been laid and the time spent. If I may, I would like to put my name forward as perhaps a consideration for that protection.
I would like
Dangerous times, and a sturdy fellow is offering himself. It's like fortuitous.
Well, let's take Master Pridesire. Servant, let's say that Master Pridesire is, first of all, can we not supply a drink or some food or something of that for Master Pridesire?
That's on me.
Yes.
Go ahead and take him, and we'll send Sir Felonius to you. That would be
My uncle.
Wikanda's uncle, our head of security.
Sir Felonius, wonderful.
And we'll have that all settled. Thank you so much. The light, as always, moves in all directions, and it is simply for us to open our arms and receive it. Thank you.
Thank you, Photark.
See the young Master Pridesire to some food, aspirant?
Yes, Photark, Yanessa. All right, let's go get snackies. Are you okay?
I think so, yes, thank you.
You are shuttled out, the door closes, so it is just Yanessa and Wikander